Hi guys and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. We're back again for another episode. It is 121 and in today's episode we're going to be using this team on the screen to partake in the FUT Champions playoffs because we need to, because obviously we need to get qualified for the next weekend, and then of course as well we need to do a draft because why not? They were a little bit juiced for like literally 5 hours and then he decided, you know what, they're having too much fun, we're gonna obviously nerf them again and make them terrible so that no one plays it. I don't really understand why they do that. They're literally just in stages in the year, like they'll make draft good for like a couple of hours or a couple of days at a time, and then you know, apart from that, they're pretty terrible. But anyway, moving on into the first game of the episode, then this is the team that we're going to face. He's got Ronaldinho, he's got as well player of the month Ben Yedder, a couple of other players in there as well. And hopefully, you know, he's not going to be too good because, to be fair, they're not that good in playoffs. You know, people are quite terrible, not going to lie. And as you can see, you know, first couple of minutes of this game, it's not been cut or anything, so that means something is going to happen. And as you can see, Mbappe just running straight down the line. He's going to whip it in. It's a decent-ish ball. Pogba takes it down though and finishes it. So the silver player gets the goal out of all of the players in the team. That's absolutely fantastic. But then we take a corner as well. We take it short. It's Mo Salah. He's dancing. He's twisting, turning. Finds Pogba on the edge of the box. It's a good chest down to Neymar. He was going to twist, turn, try and find an opening, but doesn't. Then wins it back. Does a nice little body feint. Takes a shot. Gets the goal with 2 goals up in 25 minutes, and we're also going to get a rage quit. So, you know, pretty normal standard services being resumed in the playoffs. We do seem to get a lot of quits at like 25-30 minutes into a game, and always sort of get 4 out of 4 wins. You know, it's pretty simple in the playoffs. So moving on into the second game, this is the team. Again, it's quite a nice team. He's got Hully and Pele in there, very very nice, and it's prime Hully as well. He's got team of the year Cancelo. He's also got player of the month Salah, Neymar flashback as well, obviously Mbappe. Tomiyasu at centre back, who I think is brilliant as well, by the way. But anyway, moving on into this first game, well, not this first game, the first action of this game, Pogba squares it across and Neymar gets the goal. So Pogba is actually getting heavily involved, which is quite nice to see. He's a bit of a breath of fresh air, I'm not going to lie. And as well, you know, we've got Bernardo Silva chilling on the bench and he's keeping him out of the team. So that obviously says something. Obviously, as well, he's better defensively than Bernardo Silva, which sort of, you know, it did hinder me a little bit, but I love Bernardo Silva just because of how good he's attacking. So I do like to have like one sort of midfielder, you know, box to box, getting up and down, and then the other be more defensive and just sort of sitting back, kind of like what we've got at the minute. You know, we've got De Bruyne and Kante, but to be fair, Pogba does get up and down that pitch, and then we've got, of course, De Bruyne, who just sort of does everything as well. So it's kind of quite nice, and it's a bit of a different thing to what I'd normally go for. So anyway, moving on into this next game, again, he had quite a decent team, I believe, but I believe we do get a quit fairly early on once again. So as you can see, he's not even moving at the minute, but then he does start, and we're just going to push through with Sterling. What can he do? He's going to go for a 1-2. He's in on goal, or is he? No, well, yeah, he's won the ball back off Cozza. We get the goal, literally 2 minutes on the clock, and we're going to get ourselves a rage quit. That's ridiculous. That's probably the quickest FIFA game I've had it in the history of my life, apart from obviously the free wins, but they don't count because, you know, you're getting a free win, so you're not actually winning the game. You are obviously winning the game, but you didn't make someone quit. They were going to quit anyway, if that makes sense. But anyway, moving on into now the final game, hopefully. We've already got 3 wins. We just need the 1 more to qualify. And it's a great ball to the back post. And it's going to be Rafael Varane flashback to get the header, to get the goal, to put us 1-0 up. So that's a good start from us. However, George Best had something to say about it. He's twisting, he's turning, he takes a shot, Mendy saves, falls to Neymar, gets the goal. It's back to 1-1. The first goal we've conceded in these playoffs, which is not great, but you know, I still feel like we're going to win, and probably going to win comfortably. And guess who it is? It's Varane on the edge of the box. What's he doing there? What's Roberto Carlos doing there? Takes the shot. It's a good save by De Gea, and it forces us to get a corner. So then whipping the corner in, we whip it in, and it's another header, and then the game quits. I don't know what happened, not going to lie to you, but we're up 1-1, and then it just seemed to quit, and it wasn't my end, you know, the Wi-Fi didn't go or anything, so I don't really understand what happened there. I think EA just decided, you know what, we'll shut the servers down for like 2 seconds, but luckily enough, it didn't give me the loss or anything, which is quite nice. So we'll now move on, and we finally play a silver team after literally must have been at least, well, seen as a whole, it'd have been 25 games with it, so obviously they're 20 games a week only because we quit. I believe we quit 4 or 5 this weekend. Didn't see a single silver team then, and then we've obviously played 4 games of the playoffs. This is the 5th. technically, obviously, if you count that last game. And this is the first time we've seen a Silver team. And he does actually get a goal, to be fair, after we go 1-0 up. So he does equalise the game. And then Shirkri, just showing his business. You know, he knows we know what he's about. He's been doing it all weekend. And then he goes and does that against us, which I'm like, fantastic. Could have done that for me, but anyway, we're going to push through. It's going to be Clivert off the bench. The first time I've used him for like donkeys, literally. I've not used him for so long, and it's Varane inside the box who turned into Messi with that dribbling, and he's going to put it in the top corner of the net. That's why you pay £1 million for a centre back, because you know you can do absolutely everything. And then we go ahead and win ourselves a free kick as well, just on the edge of the box, because we brought Vinny on, and obviously that's what he kind of does. So obviously, as you can see, Vinny is free there. Are we going to pass it to him? Well, yeah, we are. So hopefully we can get a goal from this. It's into Vinny then. It's shot. It's a good block, but Clivert plays it across to Mbappe. Twisting, turning. Look how many turns he's going to take. Finally gets it free, and obviously sweats it across. And we get the goal there with Vinicius Jr. In the 81st minute. And then 2 minutes later, we're going to push through. Obviously, he's now gone all out attack to try and get a goal back. But luckily for us, you know, we just we make the right passes, get the right goal, you know, and it's in the back of the net. It's as simple as that. So with 4 minutes to go, we're 2 goals up, and that means we're probably gonna win. I mean, if we blow this from here, then we probably need shooting. Not gonna lie to you, but luckily for us, we do get another goal. It's gonna be the boy Vinicius just twisting, turning, getting the ball back after a bit of sort of interesting play. But then we don't get a goal, or is it a goal? No. Well, it's been paused in the 89th minute, and he's actually gone and quit. So we don't go and get that goal. But we do take the 4-2 win there in the 90 minutes. So we finally get the wins that we need for the playoffs, and obviously to qualify for the weekend league for next weekend. Done it in 4 games like always. That means we can quit the 4 games there and then obviously end the playoffs, because you don't have to play all 6 out in the playoffs, which is really, really weird. You should be able to end foot champs as well, but you can't. You have to play, but you have to quit every single game or play every single game, however you want to look at it. So that's pretty much that. But we are up to 800,000 coins, which is quite nice as well, so that gives us a bit of buying power. Not really decided where I want to take the team next, to be fair. I've been looking at some different cards, but no one really takes my fancy. Maybe we just go ahead and do an icon pack. I've been thinking about it for a long time, and it'd be so fun to just do an icon roulette or something. Probably going to get like Inzaghi or something, but it'd be nice to do good content, and obviously it's better than the coins just sat there doing nothing when I don't know who I want, because literally looking at the market, like there's no one that really will take the team to the next level, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna have to spend 2 million coins pretty much on any position if I want to upgrade it. Obviously that's a bit of an exaggeration. You know, we could get maybe Cancelo left back instead of Roberto Carlos. That's like 800k, something like that, but it's not that much of a difference to obviously make me warrant spending another 800,000 coins. And I like Roberto Carlos. He's been in the club for quite a long time now, let's be fair. Obviously we did his SBC a heck of a lot of months ago now. It's actually ridiculous how much time flies in this game. But anyway, we're going to now go ahead and do a draft with the 15k that we've just spent, and we decide to pick Cantona as the first option. Quite a nice captain pick. We could have gone with Pele, but I thought, you know what, icons are icons. We need to get the links. And this is, I think, when just before icons actually went, not icons, just before drafts actually went insane, because they were like all right for a little bit before, and then they just went stupid for a couple of hours, like I mentioned before in the video. And then, and then they just kind of went to terribleness again. But we'll just enjoy this draft while it lasts. I mean, we've got a couple of terrible picks here, you know, Wanyama and Grob. Not great, is it? Not what you want from a draft, let's be real. And then again, Alberto Moreno, of course, Liverpool reject. Then John Stones pops out, and then we get ourselves Eddie Militao as a pick, but not his special card. Not looking too great, is it, this defence? I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of non-rare cards. We didn't get, obviously, Reece James at right back. I just had to pick him. I couldn't wait for his headliners, because, you know, the defence is as bad as it pretty much gets. We need everything that we can get. So moving on into the centre-backs, we're going to have to sort of pick Azpilicueta there to sort of get the links. Not really what I wanted to do, but it's something that has to be done. Moving on into the next pick, we get ourselves Pavard. Don't know why I picked him. I just thought, you know what, why not? But then we have the choice of the boy Sadio Mane, Pogba, or Matthias Cunha as well. He's a quite decent player. We then get Kante, which is going to link to Pogba quite nicely. We also get the new Team of the Week of Aubameyang, but we didn't pick him because obviously he doesn't get the links we need. We actually got, obviously, Robert Lewandowski instead. Again, doesn't get the links, but you know, his team Lewandowski, I kind of want to use him. We also got team of the year De Bruyne here, so that's 2 team of the years for this draft, which is quite nice. Moving on into the last sort of couple of picks then. In this one, again, it's not great. We'll pick Nunes, he probably won't play. Lukaku's in there, could be decent for Ken, but also so is Ballack, so we'll probably stick him into the side. João Cancelo is absolutely crucial for this left back spot because we don't have a decent left back at the minute. And then moving on into the manager, we get Brendan Rodgers. So I did sort of play around with the team and obviously get on Morecambe, which was alright, and this is the team that we're going to play. I believe this is, I'm not going to say what round it is, but it could be the final, it might not be, we'll just have to wait and see. So we do go 1-0 down to Jorginho, which is not too great. Then he goes and gets a penalty. It's the most blatant dive you've seen in the entire world, and he's actually got himself the penalty from it. Is he going to score? That is the question. Neymar's going to step up, and he's going to be against Mainan. Is he going to save it? Can he save it? I'd love for him to save it. He doesn't save it. He goes literally just to the right of the centre, and it's in the back of the net. So we're 2 goals down in this one. I'm like, great. But then Kante finds a ball, and you want some chicken, lad, because that is a great goal. I don't care. It's deflected, but it's in. You know, it's exactly what you need. Especially in times like when you're 2 goals down, 3 goals down, you need the scrappy goals to give you some momentum. But unfortunately, he does go and score straight after that. So I'm like, that's not what we needed. However, the big Swede plays it into the box. It's a big defensive clearance, but look who it is on the edge of the box. Team of the year, De Bruyne, pushing himself in the box, getting the goal. We're back at 3-2. We're back in the game. If we can get the next goal, you know, we might go and win it. However, again, he goes and scores the next goal. We're 4-2 down. We've got to get 2 goals in the last 15 minutes. Can we go and do it? Well, Lewa and Ibra, the 2 stiffest strikers on the game, has finally combined together, and it's Ibra to get the goal after a scoop turn. You know, you can't complain with Ibra having 5 skills, can you? It's just a bit of fun. And we do get the goal there, so we're now back at 4-3. We need 1 more goal. We've got about 6 minutes left, and it's Pogba to play the pass through, and it's Ibra one-on-one with the keeper, goes round the keeper. He just needs to shoot and score, and he does. Come on, you absolute beauty. You absolutely love to see that. So with 5 minutes to go, we're back at 4-4. And then look what happens. In extra time, the first minute of the game, of extra time, we go 1-0 up, technically, but so we say 5-4. Decent stuff. Can we get the next goal? Well, we are pushing for it, and look who it is on the edge of the box. I thought, right, it's Kante. Do you know what? Let's hit this. And it actually goes in. Informed Kante is ridiculous compared to like his flashback and normal card. It's actually stupid, the difference. However, you know, we are still in extra time here, and we are still susceptible to obviously conceding a couple of goals, and he does just that. He gets one with Morientes, and Morientes then plays it across in the second half of extra time to Messi, gets round Fabinho like he's not there, playing centre back by the way in this draft, finds Neymar, and he gets the goal, and unfortunately we're back to 6-0 after being 6-4 up in extra time. Great, but you know, we're going into penalties now. Hopefully we can, you know, just do decent. The first penalty is scored by me, the second one is scored by him, so we're 1-1 in the shootout. We're going to step up with King Eric. It's scored. We are 2-1 up. Who is the next one? It's going to be Neymar to take this from my opponent. Are we going to save one? Can we save one? He scored one in normal time, and he scores one in the shootout, so we're back to 2-2. It's now Michael Ballack, the Chelsea legend, saved down the middle. Yashin saves. Not good. We need to make a save now. It's going to be the Ginger De Bruyne. What can he do? Well, of course, it's the Ginger De Bruyne is Ginger. He steps up, scores. I actually did dive there and he just didn't register. Not going to lie to you. So we are 3-2 down. Then De Bruyne steps up, scores, goes the same way as his. Good stuff. We still need to save one. It's Matthias then. Can we save it? Yes, we can. We're back in the shootout. If we score with Fabinho, who's very good at penalties, we're in the money. All we have to do is save it. All we have to do is save it. And guess who it is? It's Smith Rowe. Is he going to score? He's chipped it down the middle. Okay. So moving on. That didn't happen. Anyway, so we step up. It's a good penalty that by Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I don't know why he's so far back, but he is. He then steps up with Roberto Carlos, the left back, playing centre back on 5 chemistry in the game. Is he going to go and score? Let's find out. Come on, big save, big save. Come on, you can do it, my nan. No, unfortunately, I dove the right way, but he didn't get there. So it's going to be now Paul Pogba. And you're thinking, you know, let's go make a cup of tea because this run-up text then Mick. And he probably won't score, but you're wrong. he does score. It's a great penalty. Actually aimed it away from the net and it's still gone in. Then he steps up with Messi. That's gone in the back of the net. So we're at 6-6 in the shootout. We're then going to step up and it's Kante. I'm like, not Kante. Please don't miss. But it's a good penalty. He scored as well. He's got the pressure on him once again. And it's going to be the boy Di Lorenzo to step up. It's saved by me. You love to see that. Fantastic. Brilliant. And that means we're progressed. Have we won? No, well, we haven't. We're in the final of the draft, so we'll play that in the next episode. But anyway, I will catch you in that next episode tomorrow. Peace.